but we also know that there's still this huge chunk of our players that enjoy and consume, right, the
so you
fruit of the
okay
creativity of.
so you're willing to tell me that you're willing to put your player avatar in the garage posing and just let you move around with the camera instead of just letting you walk around with your avatar in the place? How does that make any sense? It's a good addition, but how does that make any sense? What's up, guys? Mola Gaming here. We are back with another video for you guys today. Now, before we start, I hope everybody's doing good. Also, Microsoft Turn 10, Team Xbox, anybody at the Forza Horizon 6, please let me get a review copy, man. Please, I am begging here. I bought a new Logitech G Pro just for this game. For many other games, but just mostly for this game. I'm just psyched. Let's get into it. Now, they did come here with new customization. They said even crazier than ever. So from the gist of it, from what I'm just gonna skip around a lot because they took a lot. So basically, now with the editors and stuff, this takes me back. This is what is this, like Motorsport back in the day? So basically now you can add decals to the windows. From what they showed. Let me see. Oh yeah, right here. So see. Now people that are amazing at making vinyls, me not included, I suck at it. So you could have actual vinyls on the windows now. That's pretty good addition to the game. If you guys play any Forza games, you know, any racing game that allows vinyl, you know, there's some amazing artists out there. They just kill it. They kill it. Now, moving on from here, don't want to waste too much time because they just talk. So apparently they added 100 more wheels, like rims, and also they added the new Aero.
The design of the actual vehicle, so
I'm actually letting them explain themselves.
Especially with the canards as well, like it follows the body lines a lot better. And we have a new tow hook, which also,
yeah, that you could add different rims for each tire. Also, I want to get to the aero part. They said something about you could now color independent arrows, like
the body of the car, your wheels, your brake calipers. You can go in and customize that tow hook and just make sure it either fades into the background with something more neutral, or it really pops and complements the rest of the scheme that you've got. And the same is true for the rear wing. You can
so you see, before you were not able to do this, like the Forza Aero or mostly any Aero on the car, you were not able to paint individual parts of it. You could only paint like this part or like the whole wing. Now they're letting you paint this part right here, the wing, or like the flat, like this part right here, which is new. They never let you do that before. This is a first in the series.
The end plates, bright color, complementary to the car, or again, you could, you know, throw on one of our new carbon materials, and yeah, just provide something really subtle there. So yeah, I think that's.
Then really moving on, this is every time he changed color. Look, there's a little glitch. Hopefully that's fixed by,
and then you can dye,
you know.
Right,
also, they did say that you could save the paint. I don't know
simply click the right
which part is it, but you can favorite. Like you see this tab right here. I don't know if you guys see my mic right here. I mean, I said my mice. Right here, if you favorite paint, is just gonna, before you had current, like if you painted a car or used a color, it would just come out of the last color you used. Now you actually could favorite the paint, and you could just keep it at the top right here as favorite, which is pretty cool.
Swap in between gloss, semi-gloss.
Now they have they talk about
has been going a bit nuts with its
more
own
wheels and stuff,
completely custom
customization.
cars in the meantime. In Forza Horizon 6, Forza Edition cars are being injected with entirely custom fabrication you can't recreate by manually applying upgrades in the auto show. The team explains they began to experiment with this a little later in Forza Horizon 5's lifespan.
There's two examples.
Now this part right here, I did not like. They basically focus more. I mean, of course, they're gonna have like a whole bunch of videos out all month, so they're gonna focus on everything. But I don't like the fact that they went out of their ways for the Forza Edition cars. Yes, they're Forza Edition cars. They're not easy to come by. They're probably gonna be very expensive. Or depending, they might change it up in this game the way to buy, because to my knowledge, and the only way to get them in the previous game was to go to the auction house, or to just do some challenge, or to just do the festival playlist rewards or whatever. Now, I didn't like the fact that they've spent so much. We're talking about customization, right? They spend so much time in this video about how they customize or like how they created the Forza Edition cars, which are they're pretty sick, pretty cool and everything. I'm just not interested in that because I'm more interested in, like, when you're talking about customization, I'm expecting like the regular car you could just buy at the dealer and then just go and customize it however you want. That's what I wanted. But now they're talking about like Forza Edition cars and how they went out of their way with their designers, and they had to go the extra mile to make this X amount of X car look this type of way and have to come out this way, and that is all good. But I'm more looking, like, when you're talking about a customizable video, I'm more looking about the regular cars. Like the Forza Edition cars are all good and everything. I just, like, for example, look how they talk about this car.
On it. I think it had a unique tire design. The whole interior is reworked. We kind of riffed on like the design of the trainer. The body was really heavily modified. The lights were changed. It was such a cool car. But we had a ton of fun working on it, and we think our players really love this thing that we created. And so, you know, you can consider that, and then also, you look at shows like SEMA or Tokyo Auto Salon, or even when you consider our location of Japan and the incredible builds you see coming out of these tiny workshops dotted around the country, we're like, look, there's something to this. Like, how do we go and like move forward for the editions for the next?
Like I said, but if you let me pick any car in the dealer or whatever car that they have there in the car list, and you just let me customize it like this, that would be pretty sick. Like, custom fenders, custom headlights, like work the whole frame in the front. But if you're just picking and choosing the cars you do in the Forza Edition car, like, that's all great. But it's like, it's really not customizable. Like, it's not customization, as I'm saying, because they already did the work for you. So you just buy the car as is. Like, you don't need to do nothing to the car. It's a Forza Edition car. It comes like this. Now, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of stupid. For them to focus that much on this part. Like, they're glazing their work. I do get it and I understand it, but there's this part here. Where is it?
You feel well.
Like he was explaining, like they had to do custom, because they're saying in this game is more realistic than the other ones. Like, you cannot just put a V12 or a V10 in a Civic. Like, that's not gonna fly in this game, right? They literally said that. But then they're here like, yeah, we put a V10 in this Miata. So we had to custom, like how in real life they had to cut into the chassis on the interior. And they had to custom built this right here, this little plastic part right here, because the engine was so big it was sticking into the interior, so they had to make some custom, which is freaking awesome. But this car, you guys customized, like, you guys made it. I can't. Pretty sure I cannot go into the game and do this. I'm pretty sure you can't.
And have been expanded. You can see
so it just didn't make any sense to talk about this stuff. Now this car looks sick, and this is one of the sick parts right here. This is what I'm talking about. Like, where is it? Like, there's a part he did with the trunk right here. So he's talking in this part about how their artists had to go in and, like, specifically the wing part right here that holds the wing, this slab that holds the wing right here, they had to make it specifically so like the door opens up without damaging the wing, and they had to do a lot of work for that.
So so I can't wait to show that one off.
Yeah. And the details on that as well, the consideration that goes into it. Okay, we have this huge rear wing. It's mounted to the space
looks sick. This shit looks sick. That engine in there and everything.
Cutouts in the plexiglass rear window, so that the rear door can open without interfering with the rear wing. Yeah, I think that probably exemplifies.
Look at that.
What our artists.
Now, if you're telling me I can go in the game and do that shit, that will be fire. But no, you can't. Now, moving on from here. Because they still keep talking. Oh, this is where I think this is exactly where he mentions that.
About cars. And there's so much expertise that you can go and leverage there. So when it comes to, you know, a build like the MX-5, it's not as if you have to really handhold somebody's hand through that process. They kind of instinctively know that, okay, well, if I'm going to go and put a V10 in the bonnet of this thing, it's not just going to fit in that engine bay. And they're poring over and being inspired by builds they see at SEMA and videos of people building these cars at home. So they're kind of acting out, you know, the fantasy that they have of building these cars in the virtual world. And I think that's one of the most exciting things, yeah, the consideration of the details that oh wow, you've added a grab hook to get in and out of that vehicle. Well, yeah, I guess of course you would do that, because it's going to be a challenge to get in over that tubular space frame that you fabricated into that vehicle otherwise. So,
but the question is, are we gonna be able to add, like, are we gonna be able to build a car like that? See, That's what they're not really specifying, and I already know we're not gonna be able to, because if let's be honest, if we're able to just build a car and just cut here, cut there, and put a part there, that will be freaking sick. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they spend most, look at this. This is 18 minutes in, and that's all they've been doing, talking about that stuff. Like, I just don't understand it. Why they spend so much time on that? Like, to be honest, I honestly don't know why they spend so much time on it. But the customization, they didn't really show. They just showed like how you could put bumpers and stuff on Forza Edition cars, like not on regular cars. That right there just doesn't, I understand. And then here they talk about how you could like basically here, like this is gonna be like the Forza builder, like your garage. So you're gonna be able to put right here, this is the car that you could showcase, and you can open like Forza Vista. You can open the hood and inspect the engine and the trunk, and then get in the car and rev it and all that stuff. Now the part that kind of like, I know it's not a negative. I like everything so far. Don't take what I'm saying like if I'm hating on it. I'm loving everything so far. There's just some gripes to it. Like, if you're gonna go this far, I'm just saying, if you're gonna freaking go this far. So right here, you see where he was put in this box right here? Sorry. Yeah. So this box right here, this is where you're gonna put the car. Like, this is like this, like, cause you could actually put this code. Like, if you play Forza Horizon series, you're gonna be able to put a code, and people are gonna be able to download this same garage that you built, and they could make it on their garage. Like, they could make this, but you could make this build yourself and then put it online, like on the Forza community thing. Somebody could come in and download it and use it as their garage. That's how I see it. Now, will this be the only space for you to build a garage? I'm not sure. They haven't specified yet, but most likely this is what they're going with. Now you're gonna see here, he's gonna put his car there.
On that journey to move forward. So yes, it's catering to a specific, very creative group of people. But ultimately, I hope that more people will engage with it, more people will try it out. The only thing they do is like put down an extra locator. Fine.
Yeah, I think 1000%. Like, that's this niche of players that we know and know, like, have enjoyed those similar features or features that in some aspect share what the garage does in previous games.
Oh man, get to the point.
Previous Horizon games, this smaller fraction.
So you see right there, right? You put the car there.
So this huge chunk of our players.
Can I just move it back a bit?
That is like this cemented them.
So you see, remember, look at the camera moving, right?
Previous Horizon.
Yeah, it's how they talk so much,
but
bro.
I think we also have to keep in mind that we've designed these features and implemented them.
So you see the camera right there. So you just remember that green box, you put the car there, right? But then this is my issue here, right? If you're gonna go this far, why are you just gonna put the player character right there just to like when someone comes into your garage? Because you can view people's garage. You could, if you go into my garage, you're just gonna see me standing there, my two cars there in my garage. Like, why wouldn't you go the extra mile to just make me walk around the garage? Listen, I've done videos in the past about this, and people keep telling me, this is not GTA. If you want to go play GTA, go to GTA. Bro, shut up. If I want to freaking have a garage and I want to fucking walk around the damn mic just broke, like it just disconnected. Sorry. If you're gonna go and have a garage, you're gonna go this fucking far to have a garage, and you're not gonna let me walk around the fucking garage when I'm standing right there. What is the point? Like, it's so stupid. Just delete me out the picture. Like, I just don't want to even see myself. That's like my only issue. Like, it's an amazing idea, good executed. I just feel like it's such a waste. You went this far and just still not. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
And I think
whatever.
Also has that.
But it's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. And then right here is like, when you put your Photo Vista car, like I said, the car with the big space is the Photo Vista car that you can just go into the car and inspect it. Like, if you're telling me, look, you still, the player model is over there. I cannot stress this enough how stupid this is. I cannot stress this enough. Just delete him. I don't know. They might expand this in the future or whatever. I feel like this is so stupid right here. But you see how you could just walk around like Forza Vista and just open the car, check the engine.
Your cool car is shown in there.
While the team explains players will be afforded a lot of freedom in terms of placing objects, with clipping and kludging all permitted for people to achieve the precise look they're after, we won't be able to place vinyls in the space. However, perfect is the enemy of good.
It's fire. Like,
compromises need to be made,
and I can only imagine, this is only what they're showing us. I can only imagine, like, in the garage, like the full garage where you can just do your whatever you want yourself. I can only imagine what people are gonna build. I'm not a good builder. I probably just gonna be simple, just put like a few cars there, here and there. But the builder gets way more complex than that. Like you can move stuff around. I didn't really show it. Like you can move stuff around. Like let me show you guys. Like right here, I know I didn't show it, but this part, you can literally move anything from the garage. You could touch one thing and just move it.
Was thinking, okay, we know they have cool cars, they have ways of making the cars look cool. How can we make it so they also have a space, you know, like those diecast where they can show them in a specific way, play around themes, play around looks, and have that.
See, that's just sick, you know, to me.
Alongside their vehicles.
Like, you know, it's just they adding a lot of cool stuff. That's what I'm saying. I can only imagine what people will build, because if you move all of that shit out the way, you could probably put more cars in there. And then you could probably, like, you know what would have been sick? If you could just put like a desk and like if you're actually working on the car, like a lift and then the tools around it, that would be, see what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna go this far, why just not go the extra mile, you know? But anyways, I did love everything I saw. I just had that little gripe with it, you know, like just go make the extra step. Also, they barely show regular customization for the cars. Like the only thing that they really show was just this, I think it was the Integra. Where's the Integra? Like, look at the Integra, bro. Look at the Integra. Like, look at all the body kits you can put on it and stuff. Like, it's pretty sick. The different wheels and stuff. It's pretty sick. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. Thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure you drop a like to help the channel out with this damn algorithm. It's just been really difficult. Videos don't be progressing now with this new algorithm that YouTube have. But nonetheless, man, thank you for stopping by, man. I'll see you guys next time, man. Take care. Mola.